Alright, let's just jump right back into these, huh? Full. Oh, well, I guess we're just gonna see what happens now. Have a auto battle on, and we almost lose Water Victoria right off the bat. That was fun. I don't know why auto battle was on, unless it was because I did it for I just got out of the gold dungeon. So, let's see. Wood Miho's an attacker, and I forget um, what this one is. I don't remember what she is. I kind of want to just send it. I might actually lose Victoria here. We'll see. Ow. Almost lost Victoria on the first fight. There you go. And that's why you don't auto battle in these Apex battles. Arguably, that's why you don't run nothing but Light and Dark Astromon, period. So you don't have to worry about the AI going, hey, I'm going to eat you. You're like, yeah, you almost did. Hey, look, didn't we fight this yesterday? Wait, what the heck did that say? I don't remember. We'll see it. Yeah, I think we saw this one yesterday. That's pretty bad. I thought they said they addressed that too. Like, they said, hey, you know, we know people have been fighting the same guys over and over in Apex. You know, and obviously you hear me talk about you've heard me talk about it all the time, but like not really fixed there, guys. Ah, we got that one there. And we'll just do that. We'll get the heal off. I could have just sent Fenrir in on that one and then healed on another turn, but we naturally are going to get health back as we play. And like I said, with Hanahime, I'm going to heal up anyway on the next turn, so... Oh, we don't even get to see what that said. I was curious. I'll have to watch back the video now. Right. the guy with 3 crabs and a water Mona, and then the crab is his picture. It's funny. So let's just knock that out of the park right now. I'm gonna send her in just to get that done, and we'll send these 2 in. Shield is up, so we don't have to worry about any damage because there's nothing out there that's going to actually... I mean, it takes a lot to get through Hanahime's shield, I'm not gonna lie. However, let's double check that. Yeah, we're good. I just realized his name was Crabson too. Nice. That is other Astromon, and I think it's more or less because I don't have a Griffin myself. But I mean, a lot of the Astromon that I know and that you guys hear me kind of talk about, you know, different threats through in PvP is just because A, I've seen them a lot, and B, I have some of them, right? So for a lot of this, it turns into just knowing, but I don't actually know what Water Fenrir does. Or not Fenrir. Gosh, Griffin. But that's why, even though I don't partake too heavily in going higher in PvP or trying to be competitive in the game at all or anything like that, or trying to build, the meta Astromon that I complain about so much, uh, it's still one of those things where I do like to have the knowledge of what I'm going up against and things like that. And plus, again, I like to give, at least information out and help when I can. So I like to have that knowledge um, and whatnot. So, let's just do that. See if we get any defense down. And we do. Now, again, too, we just talked about in the daily about natural resistances, too, and that's something I want to point out here really quick with why you see defense down coming out. And this is playing partly because of Hanahime. And again, I know I talk about this Astromon a lot, but I can't. If there is a way when we get the Super Evolution Festival comes back around and they actually put her up, because it's inevitable, they're gonna put it up in there to buy Hanahime Light and Dark in the shop. I mean, I can't. You guys see how good this Astromon really is for a lot of stuff. Again, it's not necessarily for everything, but for a lot of stuff. But this is again why she works. Not only just for that shield, right? But the decrease in the enemy's resistances. So this is making it so I'm getting the defense down pretty easily on these Astromons. So this was thought up. I thought this because this is specific, and there's a reason why I swapped to this team, right? These two I don't need to talk about, but again, I really can't stress, having Hanahime as something to super evolve and bring into your teams just for the fact of the synergies that you can use her with. And there's her other versions as well are something to they're all good. They all have kind of their place in some form of content. So definitely can't recommend getting Hanahime enough, because she will be the in my opinion, the be-all, end-all recovery that if you ever need a recovery Astromon on your team. And again, she was that way even before Super Evolution. I didn't use her too much because her ability, when she did get her buff with her leader ability, that's where she really got skyrocketed too. So this decreased enemy resistance, when this came out, God, that was now, 3 months ago? It was right when the Super Evolution was coming out. So, I mean, that just propelled her up into an S tier for me, for anything that you do. Yeah. Tank's gonna be tanks. And she's still up. Holy cow. See, that's someone who has that gemmed properly. You can tell that. That took 3 hits from all 3 of my hardest hitters here, and it still was alive even to the last little part. Scary. All right. Now that's an interesting one. Now that's got me curious. Why would you go the distance for this one besides it's friggin' adorable as all get out? I like this Astromon. I talk about this one. This one reminds me of the Espeon, which is my favorite Pokemon. But yeah, that is an interesting choice for not only 6-starring it, but also going through the enhanced thing. I forget what it's called. the first enhancement that you have to go through before Super Ascension. I am that curious about that. I want to go see what that Astromon actually brings to the table. Let's go see. Why would you go the distance besides looks on that. And I'm probably not going to find anything besides it just they were like this thing looks amazing and that's why. I got nothing against that, but viability of some of these lower starred Astromon is unfortunately not usually a thing. There it is. It is a recovery Astromon at six stars, 3100 and 2400 recovery. Expose weakness on a normal hit and a defense up on there. They didn't have it in the leader here, so that really didn't matter, but that's the only thing I'm gonna do is compare that 2400 recovery to you-know-who before Super Evolution. Come on, where's she at? There she is. I mean, yeah, regardless, hands down, like, doesn't even compete. Yes, she's got a little bit less recovery by what? That's not even 100. But just look at that boost in health right there. Yeah, that must have just been a labor of love in that one. Which I don't blame them. I've done that on certain Astromon that aren't viable on a lot of things myself, so. Here we go again. Yeah, I've got this up, so we'll throw that out first. Kiki should go down pretty easily. Yeah, got that one in the bag. Again, the reason why I talk about dark Kiki like that, when I see Kiki or even dark Snow White come out, it's like those ones hit really, really hard. And I've had horror stories in PvP with them, so even if you put out, if you had a comparison to that, I'd still go after Kiki in that case. That is a Fire Victoria. This is a somewhat meta PvP team here, huh? Just not super evolved Water Fenrir and not a fully evolved Persephone. Resisted on that. So again, out of this team, so this is still scary. This, unfortunately, I'm not worried about. This is somewhat scary, but we still took it off. This super evolved, this is scary. So we are going to, without defense down on her like that too, we are going to go full force with everything we have, trying to take her out. That taunt and then the stun is annoying. But it looks like we are going to get through her shield here. And I have to use Fenrir, so we're good. But yeah, Fire Victoria is still damn good to use. Very, very scary. This one's not too bad. We'll send this one in. And didn't take a lot off of Wood Yuki, but we need to rebuild that up, so we'll do that, and we got the crit off at least, but you saw how low that crit was on there. She barely did 28,000 damage to that Astromon. I don't even remember what Wood Yuki is. Might be a defender for how low we hit. Unfortunately, Fire Draka doesn't really scare me all in these in here, and honestly in PvP in general. The only time I've ever, when this hasn't been a thing for a while, but we used to see a lot, and this was now a couple of years ago, but I used to see a guy in PvP who used nothing but Drakars over and over again. Full 4 team of Fire Drakars with a hidden Fire Drakar. When you think about how many 5 stars that guy summoned just to get that, is ludicrous. But there was one who then moved into it was the full, it was the whole spectrum. So you had light, dark, fire, water, and wood on a team, and that one was actually hard to get through. I remember that team. They were all, that guy had them all varianted too, which was like, how much money did you spend on this game, dude? Jeez. And that team was, like I said, a little bit harder, and he had fire. I always remember because his fire Drakar was always in the last one that showed up. Any of y'all don't remember, here's the team we fought yesterday at the end, but we are not at the end this time. And we definitely did not get any defense downs. However, unfortunately, Victoria is going to fall. I think Victoria, could use a change to her first skill, and that would make her almost as comparable to her other counterparts. I think if she had Barbed Taunt, would be really cool. Barbed Taunt would make her unique out of the Victoria line. Instead of having the defense, the aggression with defense, because like I've talked about this in the past. So the aggression stuff is cool. It sucks that it plateaus so drastically as far as damage is concerned. Because again, Hanahime here has aggression HP on her normal skill, which arguably that one could be changed to make her even better. But she's again sitting very, very comfortably where she's at in the game, in my opinion. But like Victoria, thinking about it, you could probably just do a swap off of her normal skill into, again, like Barbed Taunt or something else to make her a little bit more viable. Or here's an unpopular opinion, but kind of just make HP aggression or the defense aggression actually, do more damage. Because I think it'd actually be cool to see Hanahime actually doing almost comparable damage to like an attacker. I think that'd be funny. And the reason why I think that'd be cool would be, when you think about it, that's a skill you have to still have on that Astromon, right? So it makes them be a little bit more fun, especially like out in the field. It would just be hilarious to watch her hit something for like 40,000 without a defense down or something. Again, I'm thinking obviously just in the entertainment aspect of the game. Obviously that's not going to happen, but yeah, there we go. Apex Battles again for another day down. So we will leave it there. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.